Y'all gon' do about it. Big wheels keep rolling, rolling. I'm outside. 29, G5, seaside. I've been losing friends and finding peace. But honestly, that sound like a fair trade to me. If I ever heard one, and I'm still here outside. Front line, south side. I've been losing friends and finding peace. Honestly.
But yeah, that was my favorite karaoke song. You drink me some tea. If y'all haven't ordered y'all FoxyFox Detox tea, please do. I am dropping a new flavor soon. Give me some. Clean this system out. Okay? What were you like growing up? I was adventurous, ambitious. I was a little explorer. I loved stones, digging dirt, getting worms. I was an outside girl. I was gonna say I was hard-headed. I was curious. I was vocal, how I am now. I was very, very, very strong as a kid. I can say that. So I just wanted to know about everything, no matter if it was shoes, clothes, the dirt outside, the plants that's growing, the pollen that's in the air. I was just curious. So I was fun growing up. Like, I had a lot of guy friends growing up, more than I had girlfriends growing up. I connected with guys, like men, more than I did women as growing up, because women was very catty. So yeah, that's how I was like growing up. How did you meet your husband? I met Greg at a basketball game. Really, I think it was like where all the basketball teams in Chattanooga, Tennessee play against each other. I think it was called Midnight Madness here. If you from Chattanooga, you know, then you know Midnight Madness. But this time, it normally used to take place at Howard, but this time it was at East Ridge, I think so. And y'all, it was so crazy. I always used to think Greg was fine, like, cause I went to Tyner and he went to Brainerd, and he was older than me. And when I used to go to the games with my friends, you know, you look at the guys who play basketball, like, he cute, whatever. And I was leaving out of Tyner's, out of East Ridge Midnight Madness game, and his friend was like, why you scared? Raven right there. And they was behind me. And I turned around and looked, and I seen his friend KT telling him that, we changed numbers, we talked, but that's how I met Greg. I met him at a basketball game. Okay, is it better to work out in the AM or PM? It is better to work out in the AM. If I can't get it in the AM, I would definitely get it in the PM. But AM just opens your day up for a much clearer perspective. You done worked out, you done ate, you done did everything that you need to do in the morning as far as putting yourself first, reading your word, whatever it may be. So working out in the morning for me, it just gives me a burst of energy. But your girl getting older, so when I get up early and I work out and I have to train all day, I need a nap. Okay, I need a nap. But working out AM is better. How comfortable is your husband with you putting y'all household out there as far as YouTube? Greg is very nonchalant. He was fine with it. He had to get comfortable with it. I'm not gonna say he didn't like it. It was just something new, because of course I was already on Instagram, of course, you know, TikTok, so he always had the camera in his face regardless. Yes, this is a different level, because this is a little bit more personal, a little bit more in depth. You know, reels like 30 seconds. This is like videos for real. And he actually like it. Actually, he likes it. It says, how comfortable are you with your community via YouTube? Like, are you hesitant with opening up your life to the world? Has the energy of these new people affected your health, weight, or mental health? Oh, this was a good question. I'm comfortable with it. You know what I'm saying? I always been open. I always been transparent. I always want to tell people my truth and what I have went through and what I have been through. And I always want to show people like who I am as a person. And I also like showing the world like it's okay to not be perfect. It's okay to make mistakes. It's okay for you to see me here one day and I'm here the next day, or here the next month, here the next year. But just to know that it's normal, you know what I'm saying? So me being open up to YouTube actually has played a major impact in my life and given me a little bit more eye-opener to what other people are going through and what they can see me going through. So I actually like it. Has the energy of the people affected your health? I feel everything. So my inner connection that I have with the outside world and with people is on 10. So if you are connected with me and you're not around me, I feel your presence. I feel what you're going through. If you are inside of a room with me, yes, I feel it. Did it affect my health or mental? Back then it did, because back then I did not know how to ground myself. I didn't know what it means to ground yourself, or just to go in isolation, or take your socks off and put your feet in the grass and get connected with nature. I didn't know that then. I was taking everything in. I was bringing it home. I would tell Greg about certain things and just be confused on, you know, why are people going through these things, and thinking that I'm a superwoman and not knowing how to release it. So it did affect me then, but now it don't. Like now I understand how to let someone know that you care and you hear them, but also pray for them. Okay, I do know how to release it, and if you don't release it, it can mess up you for real. So that's something that I have worked on over time and I have got better at. How are you handling your social media life? Does it affect your relationship in any way? No, it does not affect my relationship in any way at all. I know how to turn it on and turn it off. Before this, did it affect it? A little bit, because Greg was not used to me. You know, I'm a trainer. Certain things he just wasn't used to because I wasn't doing it prior, before who I am now today. So it was an adjustment, but yeah, I'm fine with it. Do you have any out of girls trip planned? I do. I think I want to go to Costa Rica with Lily, but as far as any other trips, no, I don't. I was trying to have a Foxy Ladies trip with my Foxy Ladies. Last year we were supposed to go to Cayman Islands, but somehow I think something happened last minute. And it was just a mess. We wasn't supposed to, in my spirit, we wasn't supposed to be there anyway. So it was just too much confusion. When it's confusion, it doesn't need to happen. So we didn't get to make it. But this year, I definitely want to do something with my Foxy Ladies. I don't know if it's going to be in America or out of states. And I definitely think I want to go to Costa Rica with Lily. So Costa Rica is the only place right now. I haven't thought of another place. Have you ever thought about competing in women's bodybuilding or fitness related competitions? I think I asked this on the last vlog, but I already have. I had did a CrossFit challenge, and I had did another CrossFit challenge last year. I had actually did 2, and I think I came in 3rd place in one, and the other one I cried. Y'all, it was so hard mentally, and my shoes were slippery, and I had to do wall walkers with my hand on the ground. My feet had to be on the wall, and my fingers couldn't cross the tape, and my feet kept slipping, and I had to do deadlifts and then go do 100 jump ropes, like real fast jump, then go back, and I just broke down. My coach was Terrence, and he was not playing no games with me. So I have done it, and I'm going to do it again too. I'm thinking I'm going to do the one in May that's coming up. So yeah. If you could sit down and have a conversation with any famous or historical person, who would it be? Who would it be? Who would it be? Who? And why? Historical, I'm going to say Harriet Tubman. Because Harriet Tubman, I haven't fully read about her. I just read snippets about her. But looking at the movie, y'all, like I'm getting chills now. That lady was so ambitious, so determined, and she didn't let nobody get in her way, not even her husband, not anybody. You know what I'm saying? God gave her a dream, a vision that she seen, and she knew what, you know, what she was going through. She didn't want to be a slave. She wanted to not only not be a slave, she didn't want her people to be a slave. When I say her people, we get that misconstrued up with friends or family, like people as a whole, the black community. She wanted to free her people, and she believed in her dream and her vision, and she didn't let nobody stop her. And she reminded me of so much of me. She had so many obstacles and trials and errors against her that it only made her stronger. You know what I'm saying? She might have her moments where she broke down, but you gotta understand, this lady, this woman, this black beautiful queen, she fought a good fight. She walked on her feet. Y'all, we drive cars. She walked on her feet in the waters, in the swamps, and from Tennessee to Philadelphia. Like, come on now, y'all can't say that's not beautiful. She just inspired me in so many ways. Like, even on the part where she came back to get her husband, and she was gone for that time she was gone, and she told him, like, I'm coming back to get you. And when she came back, he was married and had a baby. And for some of us, that would stop us to slow us down. But for her, baby, she said she had something to do and it was going to get done, whether he come or not. And she was hurting, but she had a mission that she had to complete, whether she was hurting or not. And that is a big eye-opener for me, and it should be for all the women in the world, because that is another part of type of level of strong that some of us don't have. So, yeah, that's my favorite person, historical person. And my favorite famous person, I don't know. I haven't really thought about it. That's something that I really would have to think about, because I used to be in love with Beyonce, like as a child, as a teenager, as a college kid. But growing up, that has changed. I'm not sure about who my favorite famous person is. What kind of advice would you... My phone is ringing, y'all. Give me a second. It's 10:10. I'll talk to them later. Okay. If you could sit down and have a conversation... Oh, I already did that. I'm sorry, I got distracted. What kind of advice would you tell your future... What kind of advice would you, as your future self, tell your present or past self if you had the chance? To believe in yourself. And to never give up. And to remember, you are important. You are an ambitious queen. Like, you can do it. That's what I tell myself. And I would tell myself that it's okay to hurt, and it's okay to grow, and it's okay for change. So that is something that I would tell my future, my past, and my present self in that order. Yeah. What does Greg say about your body when you are in swimwear and you post it? Greg doesn't say nothing about my body when I'm in my swimwear in person, because it's not like I'm showing my ass or turning around, shaking, twerking, or nothing like that. Of course, I'm a fitness trainer, so you will see my body a lot, but not just to be showing my body. That's not the type of person I am, and that's not the type of person that I portray to be. But, baby, if the body is bodying, it's bodying. Period. Okay? What does Greg do, and how is you in your mom relationship? Tell us about Kamora and Kaylee. What did Greg is also a basketball trainer. He trains Kamora. He trains other kids. He also has a job. Greg is also Also, he is into selling homes, flipping houses. Him and he got him and his brothers in their own business. So that's what Greg does. What is you and your mom relationship? Me and my mom relationship is wonderful. It actually built over time, over years. Me and my mom have been through a lot, but I love that woman. That woman has taught me a lot. She has shown me a lot. I have seen my mama hurt. I have seen my mama happy. I have seen my mama sad. And I also seen my mama keep going. I also seen her not give up no matter what's in her way, no matter what's stopping her. My mom is a true warrior, and I thank God for my mom. My mom helps me with my kids. My mom come over. She helps me clean up my home. My mom is a powerful woman. Yes. My relationship with my mom is magnificent. Okay. Let's see what's going on, y'all. Ace barking for whatever reason. I'm just trying to see why he barking. I don't know why he barking. Okay. Tell us about Kimora and Kaylee. Kimora is just like her dad. Kimora is nonchalant. Kimora is outgoing. She's caring. She's lovable. Kimora is smart, intelligent, beautiful, passionate, like person, woman, kid, child, lady that I have ever met that came out of my body that God has blessed me with. Kimora, mine is not your average 14-year-old man. Kimora is very, very, very intelligent. Okay, I'm gonna say that. When I say she intelligent, she's intelligent. Okay, let's talk about Kaylee. Kaylee is very vocal. She's very honest. She's outspoken. Kaylee character is like all kind of personalities. Kaylee is always on 10. She's always happy. She's always gonna make that person that's going through something smile. Kaylee is smart. She is very, very kind, loving. Kaylee is all that and above. Kaylee is my skin to skin. Nobody's gonna love you. That's my baby. That's Kaylee. But Kaylee is the person that's gonna make you be like, when you like this, she gonna come in the room and say, and make you laugh and make you feel so good. Hold on, y'all. Okay, y'all. Golly, Ace just kept on barking. I'm like, what are you barking for, good? What you want? Okay. What? Okay, I'm back. I'm sorry. What word would you use this year for 2024 to keep you going? Ambitious. I would use ambitious. Because ambitious is going to keep me going. Because I'm determined to get what I'm trying to go for. And what God is showing me to grab and to understand what's mine is what he showed me. So I'm very ambitious about it, okay? You ever talk about your dad? It says, you never talk about your dad. Is he in your life, your kid's life? That is very personal. I don't talk about my dad like that. And to be honest with you, I love my daddy. Is my daddy in my life? I'm not gonna say he's not in my life. He's partially has been in my life. And is he in my kid's life? I'm gonna say partially. He's there and then he's not. But I don't judge him for that. I still love my daddy regardless because he's human and nobody's perfect, you know. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna say. Nobody's perfect, and you know, if you want to change, you gotta want to be willing to work on change within yourself. So I still love him, but no, he's not in my life all the way, and he's not in my kids' life all the way. But I still love him dearly. What did you want? Why did you want to do fitness? I want to do fitness because fitness is something that helps you spiritually, mentally, physically, emotionally. Fitness, when you are stepping into fitness, it's not about how your physical presence looks to the outside world. It's helping your mind, your body, your soul experience something that it has never experienced before. It gives you this antidote that keeps you going, that keeps you growing, that keeps you wanting to feel and look good and be able to conquer the world if you want to. You know what I'm saying? When you look good, you feel good. Health is wealth. Health is wealth. So I wanted to do fitness because all those things, and because fitness has been around me my entire life. My mom, my grandma, my auntie, they all used to go and do fitness anywhere. Levy, gym, park. I used to be with them. So yes, that's why I wanted to do fitness. And once I find myself stepping into that power of knowing that I can do it, being 224 pounds, 25 pounds, knowing that I can do it, and I lost the weight without any type of help, and it was all discipline, I knew that I wanted to do fitness, and I knew that I wanted to inspire other women or men to let them know that if I'm capable, so are you. What advice can you give people starting their fitness journey? Take it day by day, and to make sure that when you are ready, you stay consistent. And I say this to say, it's not easy. Starting your fitness journey, no matter if you're big or small, it's not easy. Lifting weights is not easy. Running is not easy. Nothing about the gym is easy, but what's going to keep you there is how it makes you feel, okay? It's how it makes you feel. And even when you feel like you have met your goal for your body, that doesn't mean quit. So it's an ongoing thing. You know what I'm saying? It's an ongoing journey. Fitness is something that is going to be with you for the rest of your life. So I just want you to stay consistent, and please stay disciplined. Discipline first, then consistency. When to do weights, cardio. When to do weights, cardio. Is too much cardio not good? Okay, that's typically something that you would have to figure out on your own. With me, I started off with cardio. I just got into weights like 2 years ago, like lifting and stuff like that. And it just depends on your body. It depends on what are you looking for in the gym. I mean, in your body, not in the gym. But what are you looking for? Are you wanting gains? Are you wanting to lose a lot? Some people's body is different. And some people muscle mass is different. How much protein you need to consume. But for me personally, I am short. I'm solid. I'm thick. So if I was to just go into lifting weights, I would look like a bodybuilder. I'm not against bodybuilders, but I don't want to look like a bodybuilder. So I mix mine. I like doing cardio, and then I like toning. And of course, if you are short and you already thick, don't get on the scale when you lifting, because baby, them numbers will be jumping, okay? So don't do that, okay? Don't get on the scale. Just enjoy what you are doing. If you see changes in your body when you're lifting and you like it, stay consistent with it. You know what I'm saying? But I'm a firm believer in doing both, okay? I'm a firm believer in doing both. How much weight did you lose at the start of your fitness journey? So I lost a total of, let me see. Hold on. Wait a minute. Hold on. I lost 65 pounds. And I lost that in a year. No, 8 months. I lost 65 pounds in 8 months. 8 months to a year, I think. So yeah. I lost that in 8 months to a year. How long did it take you? I said that. Do you and your hubby want more kids? I do not want more kids, but when I am around kids, I be like, ooh, I want another baby. But then I be like, hell no, no the hell you don't. You don't want no more damn kids. You got enough. You got 3. You got Kaylee, Kamora, and Ace, and I got Greg. He my child too. Period. What advice do you have to having a long-lasting relationship with your husband? Open communication is key. Whatever you feel, express it, communicate it, talk about it. Open communication, y'all. Open communication, okay? Remember how you got them. You need to keep them. Remember to keep it spontaneous. Remember to do things that you are not comfortable with doing. Like, switch it up sometimes, you know? But communication is key. Oh, that's a good one. This says, who is Raven? Raven is a strong, dependent, sophisticated, ambitious, determined, driven woman that want to become a better woman. That is trying to become a better woman. Who is Raven? Raven is Raven. Raven is somebody that is smart, outgoing, outspoken, lovable, trustworthy. Trustworthy and it's the same thing. I'm very determined for real. Raven has a big heart. Raven hold a lot on her sometimes, and Raven also sometimes can pour from an empty cup, but Raven now knows how not to pour from an empty cup. Raven used to be, no, I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna say used to be. I'm talking about now. That's the past. Raven is somebody that is determined to become better than I was yesterday. That's what I'm gonna say. Yeah. Raven is a fitness trainer. Raven is a hair braider. Raven is a talented woman. Okay, Raven is really like that. I'm an eager learner. Raven has morals. I have principles. Raven just is a faithful person that is just trying to become a better human being. That's who Raven is. Are you ever fearful? How do you get to the next level in life? Yes, I am fearful. I'm actually fearful on some certain things that's going on right now in my life. And I get to the next level by stepping in that fear. Only way I know if I'm not scared, if I jump into it. It's just like if somebody's scared of heights and you about to bungee jump and you so scared that when you take that jump that you might die and it might be your last day. But then you can be the other person that you might be scared and you thinking that it's your last day, but when you take that jump, that's when you see the other side of the glory that was for you. And when you take that jump, you don't know how much that you're releasing off of you. So it might be fearful at the beginning, but once you jump into that fear and you master that fear, or you not even master it, but once you realize that it ain't even real, that it's just all in your imagination, you're going to the next level. What motivates you? What motivates me? My family motivates me, like my kids, my husband, God motivates me. Energy, nature motivates me to keep going every day. Seasons change, people change, you change, I change. But guess what? It motivates me to keep going. All that I just said motivates me. This is something like similar to last question. That's something that similar to the last question. Dang. Is that all of them? Yep, I think that's all of them. Oh, no, I haven't. It said, I'm sorry. It said, did you become a trainer? How did you become a trainer? Did you do classes to become one? I became a trainer when I realized that people kept asking me, are you a trainer? Do you train? And when I was going to Tiny Church to run every day, it would be people that meet me there the times that I be there just to get the same workout in that I'm doing. And I was like, I'm going to become a trainer. Did I take a class to become a trainer? No, I did not. Yes, I did. I took a class. I passed it. I'm sorry. And I became a certified trainer. I am going back to take more training classes because I do want to get into the nutrition side. But your girl don't like doing math. But yeah, I think that's it. Y'all done asked me everything. So, listen. I really appreciate all the questions, all the answers. I really appreciate all the questions and all the answers that I have answered for you. And I hope I answered them to the best of my abilities. This Q&A was a good Q&A. It was a good Q&A. And I'm looking for a part 2. Maybe here soon. Yeah. This vlog has came to an end. And y'all like my new plant? Ain't she lovely? Her name is Ambitious, by the way. I got her last week or 2 weeks ago. Her name is Ambitious. I forgot what kind of plant it was. I was at Publix and it caught my eye. Let's see. Hold on. I can't remember if she called. Oh, I can't even remember. I need to order that hydro jug cup. Let me see. I forgot what she called. She's called Ambitious. Ablagana? Atlanta. Let me see how you say these. It's a Chinese evergreen plant called Aloglema. I guess that's how you say it. I don't know. I'm going to have to see if that's how you say it. But her name is Ambitious. I done had her now, I think, for 2 weeks. And I treat her and I take care of her. She needs to be sprayed, but this is my baby. And she's going to be so ambitious and prosperous this year. She's going to grow so big and so beautiful. And yeah, it's my baby. It's my new baby. And yeah, I'm done talking. This vlog has came to an end. Don't forget to order y'all detox too. I do ship in the United States. Not out the country yet. I ain't there yet, but I'm on my way. Your girl is out of here. I'm out. I'm out. Out. Bye, y'all.
Y'all gon' do about it. Big wheels keep rolling, rolling. I'm outside. 29, G5, Seaside. I've been losing friends and finding peace. But honestly, that sound like a fair trade to me. If I ever heard one, and I'm still here outside. Front line, south side. I've been losing friends and finding peace. Honestly.